Hey everybody, Alvy from Android Dissected here. It's time for another Alvy Reviews. Okay, so today I wanted to do it a little bit differently for you. Instead of showcasing one app, I wanted to highlight a few of the streaming music services that are available for you today. Let's start with arguably the most well-known of the group, Spotify. To get the desired experience, you'll need to set up for about $10 a month. Spotify is the most basic of the group, but it's also one of the most experienced. This experience brings a few artists' exclusives, and that might help sway your decision. But for me, it wasn't enough to make it a clear winner. Spotify also boasts one of the largest communities, so if you're on there, chances are a lot of your friends are too. You can share playlists, moods, chat back and forth. If you're on your computer, there are a few add-ons here too, and that make it nice. One of which displays the lyrics of the current track you're listening to. So you can make really any night karaoke night. There are plenty of discovery tools too. It is quite basic in delivery, but it does get the job done. The radio feature on Spotify never got it right for me. It would start on the artist or song I selected, but after just a few songs, it would usually end up in a completely different genre. Really, if you're looking for radio-style music player, there are much better options out there. These services we're talking about here are more about selecting your own songs and playlists. Google Play Music offers a few things that the other guys don't. Let's take a moment to look at those. You can get all access service for around $10 a month too. So what sets Google's service apart? Well, Google is one of the few that allow you to upload your personal collection. And this is great. It's for your local, your offbeat, your hard to find stuff. You can get it in the Play Music app. Finding well-known acts are easy with all of these services, but your high school band obviously isn't going to be in there. Here you can upload your personal collection of unfound artists, and Google seamlessly adds them to your selections. Even certain tracks and albums from well-known artists sometimes aren't available, and they can seamlessly be added to your collection without having to switch between personal and public sections of the app. If you search for it, it's there, simple as that. Play Music also gives you a lucky radio. Here it begins a radio station based off of your interests and listening history. It's nice if you just want music without having to worry about playlists, setup, album selections, etc. Here it will usually stay a little better focused than Spotify's offering, but still, it's not the highlight feature. Play Music also gives you the option to purchase songs if you're so inclined. Beats is the new guy on the block, and it looks cool. There's a few things that they've done to set it apart in the way that it's presented. And it's another service that costs around $10 a month, but this one does have an option for family plans. As of this video, family plans are available and exclusive to AT&T customers, but it will let you share the account and stream up to 5 family members on 10 devices for about $15 a month. A bubble chooser system starts with asking you to select music that you like, music that you love, and music that you hate. It then crafts a playlist for you for your listening pleasure. A personal experience is at the forefront here, as well as attempting to remove the daunting task of choosing something to play. When you have every song that was ever recorded available to you, it can be overwhelming just deciding on something if you didn't have anything in mind. One of the ways Beats tries to help is the sentence. These often humorous scenes try to get the music started quickly. You can have some fun just creating the right environment, and it does help you get out of the unending list of music and onto listening to it. This was designed to look different and act different than the others, and is trying hard to deliver a unique experience while giving you access to the same music everyone else has. From the beginning, there's an attempt to make recommendations and suggestions that appear hand-picked for you. Now let's look at Soundcloud. This is a more social experience for music. It's a little less mainstream and a little more independent. Soundcloud is more of a social experience. Here you can find users that share your interest and can discover new music and artists that you might enjoy. Sometimes mainstream artists will be in here sharing sound clips from upcoming releases or exclusive remixes. But for the most part, you're not going to find the latest pop album in its entirety. This is great if you're an experimental indie fan, But if you're looking for that same song that everybody's been singing over and over again, chances are you're going to have to dig pretty hard before you can find it, if you even can. PVStar is a little different, but I do think that we'll start seeing more options like these heading forward. Now, PVStar is a very different beast. This is a video site searcher that finds music. What it does is it'll go to YouTube or Vimeo, etc., and find what you're searching. This is a method in its infancy, and while not ready for prime time just yet, this type of service will be the primary delivery device for music in the future. Most teens and a high number of adults today get their music from YouTube, and PVStar is trying to capitalize on the effort. At this point, it's difficult to enjoy the experience in the same way as traditional music players. The app suffers from frequent stutters and crashes. Plus, there isn't much to pull you away from simply using the YouTube app directly. But the ability to search from multiple sources and the fact that it will run in the background makes this free app at least worth a look. Alright, so what about keeping music on your device? This is an option for just about every service that offers streaming. There will usually be some type of keep on device method that enables you to listen to albums, tracks, or even playlists on your device while saving data. These are best used while on Wi-Fi, and then you have access to them while you're out and about. But keep in mind, music takes up space on your SD card, so plan accordingly. These downloaded tracks typically won't transfer to your computer or any other device, nor can they be burned on CDs. These services are not providing ways to steal music. They're merely providing legal access to it. Almost all of these services offer some type of trial period. These range from 1 week to 1 month usually, and some require a credit card. So be sure to cancel the trial before it automatically enrolls you if you decide not to continue with that service. Well, that's my review of some of the more common, and a few not so common, streaming music services available today. Which one's right for you? That's the great thing about all these. The power to decide is up to you. The choice is yours. Is it something a little more affordable? Is it something with better social interaction? Is it something that just looks really cool? You get to decide where your money goes, and that's what's great about all of these choices. Thanks for watching Alvy Reviews with Android Dissected. Be sure to click subscribe and check out some of these other videos while you're here. We'll see you next time.